Yu-Gi-Oh! Oval was created by Super TDJ. Link in the channel description. Oh really, how so? Alright then. At Arthur's house. In Arthur's room. Gotta be more specific. In Arthur's toilet. Good sleep. I feel like I forgot to do something. Oh right, I forgot to open my booster packs I bought. I'll just open them after school. Then Arthur goes downstairs. Then Arthur gets his stuff ready for school. Okay, Mom, I'm going to school. Have a good day, dear. Then Arthur walks to school. 1 hour later. At the school entrance. Hey, Arthur. Hey, Rebecca. Did you sleep well, Arthur? Yep. Good. Then Arthur looks at the crowd standing nearby somebody. What's going on here? Then Arthur points to a crowd of people. Maybe there is a puppy there, I don't know. Let's go check it out. Then Arthur walks to the crowd. and then Arthur, and then Arthur, and then Arthur. Arthur, wait, Rebecca follows Arthur. Why are there people in such a crowd? Yes, everyone, praise me. You all heard what he said. Keep praising him. Who in the world are those two? Wait a minute. Makusa. Oh, who's the white-haired kid over there? I believe that's a new kid from class 1. Well, make him praise me, Makuso. Yes, sir. You there, white-haired boy. Do you need something from me? Why aren't you praising the beautiful Surga? Who? You don't know who Surga is? Surga, the white-haired boy, doesn't know who you are. Well then, if that's possible, that's not possible. Everyone knows who I am. Like I said, sir, he's new. Right then, I'll introduce myself then. I'm the beautiful Surga Mollusca, son of Hector Mollusca, the richest man in town. Sorry, never heard of you. How is that possible? I'm the richest student here. Sir, calm down. Like I said before, he's new, remember? Arthur, you really need to wait. Oh, not you again. Well, if you're my future wife. How many times do I have to tell you this? I'm not your future wife, nor your girlfriend. Oh, please. You need to be into me, babe. You know that you want me. No, I don't. How many times do I need to say this? There's no point coming over here, Arthur. Let's go to class. Then Rebecca takes Arthur's arm and goes to class. Isn't she just adorable when she's being stubborn? She knows she likes me. But that boy, Arthur, might make it in Rebecca in the future. Don't worry, sir. She won't leave you for some rando. You're right. And sir, this is time for our classes as well. Then Surga and Makasu go to their room. Go to their classroom. In Arthur and Rebecca's room, Arthur and Rebecca are in their seat. We could just have an establishing shot, but no, we need to explain everything. We could just shown like a school class and we would have gotten the idea across. You don't need to explain and then. Hey. We need help, I'll help you. Thanks. What kind of card did you get for the booster pack? Well, I know I forgot something, so I'll open them later. Okay. Meanwhile, in class 37 or 37, all these presents we need in class, so I just sit back and relax. Makusu. Yes, sir. After class, you follow that Arthur kid and make me... Oh, frick it. They're gonna go and try to take down Arthur for trying to threaten in his chance at the girl. After school in the break room. Yo, Edward, you're still being a softie, aren't you? Murder. It's called being myself and helping others. Something you clearly don't know. Oh, don't give me that. We need someone to help with our students. As there's another teacher. You see? My strict methods. And my methods were perfectly. Why can't you just be like me, Edward? I won't ever be like you, and I like it that way. My voice is all over the place. His classes are weaklings, while my students are strong. At the school entrance. Rebecca, how about I go to your house? That's a great idea, Arthur. Let's go to my house. They go to Arthur and Rebecca go to Rebecca's house. Unbeknownst to Makosu was following them. Later. Okay, here we are. My house. Wow. You have a very good house, Rebecca. Thanks. Arthur and Rebecca go to Rebecca's house. Mom, Dad, I'm home. Oh boy. Rebby? Oh, right, except for Rebecca. Duh. I'm thinking something else. I see these character models almost like made in Mario games. Maybe that's what helped me pick a freaking spooky electronics era of dueling. And yes, I know there's been trailers of era of dueling. I'll get to that when I get to it. Probably sometime next week. Can't promise anything on top of my head. Right now we're meeting Rebecca's parents and getting to know them a bit. I'd read the text, but I'm afraid I can't read them in time. If I do, I'll just read some voices. That's a good couple. Every time. There's always that comment. You know it's coming whenever it's just like, okay, meet the parents. When are you going to start dating? Really? We just met! Like, if it was maybe like the 5th time or something, you could say it's an offhand comment, but come on. None of ours seems to like us. I've noticed this a bit. It keeps using an. An is only for if it's followed by a vowel. B is not a vowel. Neither is deck. Or D in deck. What can I say? I really know how to chow down on a banana. And now Arthur goes home. Then Arthur goes and looks at Rebecca. Then Arthur walks out of Rebecca's house. Near Rebecca's house, Makosu is sitting on a bench. Man, I hate it when I need to follow someone. How about I just go to the... frig. They go to Little to get the decks, and Makosu is following them later. Hey, Tempo. Hey, Arthur. That was Tenpo, not Tempo. I think it might have been spelled correct, I don't know. 8 booster packs. You really want to build that deck, eh? $19? But one pack was $14. Maybe it was one of the... Or maybe it was more than one pack or something like that. Or maybe it's like, you buy them in a bundle, you get a discount, you know? Oh? Everyone's making deals. A suitcase. Got a suitcase in his hand. Holds it close, it opens it, it's lots of expensive cards. Boss wanted me to give you these cards. If you accept this offer, what's the offer? You leave Rebecca alone forever, see? What? I can't do that. Why not? Because Rebecca is my friend. Come on, you can have all these powerful cards and all you need to do is leave one girl alone. Sorry, but my answer is no. I won't leave my friends for cards. Well then, how about we duel? If you win, I'll go back to Surga and won't show up for the rest of the day. But if I win, you leave Rebecca alone forever. Does that sound good to you? Sorry, but I can't. I don't have a deck. Well then, build one! Or just be like... Or even more like... Well then, that makes it easy. Actually, it was more like... Since you don't have a deck, then I guess I win by default. My hair is beautiful. How about instead of going out with him, you duel me? The conditions are the same, but if I duel you instead. Interesting. Very well, if you want to be defeated by me. Well, I'm not in a losing mood today. We'll duel outside, though we have more room for our duel. Then Arthur and Tenpo and Mikasa go outside. I call heads. I call tails. Then Mikasa and lands on heads. Alright, so I choose to go second, so you go first. Well then, that fits me. Without further ado, let's duel. First Octave Defective is Shinaro from my hand. I reveal from my hand, add one level 4 lower insect type monster from deck to my hand. Incineroar Ant. I'm probably pronouncing these wrong to bite me. Then I'll add Incineroar Hopper. And after to continue, spell Incineroar Cleaning Job. And cleaning job is placed at the field. My monsters can be restored Val. Whenever I special summon an Incineroar monster, I gain 500 life points. Also, I can add 2 insect monsters from my deck to my hand and return 2 cards to the bottom of my deck. And I'll use that effect to add Beetle and Troops. Also, growth and dung, and return growth and dung beetle. Every time I special summon Incineroar monster, will do. These cards have so much effects, and some of them are just like, this isn't fair, and oh, this is like freaking Era of Dueling Blake's deck, except on steroids. And the point of that thing was that it was intentionally busted just to show how powerful Blake was and that what a threat that Blake was and all that jazz. This is like, okay, every character gets a busted deck, therefore no one's busted. Okay, so we did burn damage, and then and 2 monsters, and then both players took 700 damage. Quite a bit of burning 2 duels in a row. And I was going to link summon Incineroar B, and then do more damage. And then bring back Troops, and do more damage. And then Xyz summon, using 3 troops to Xyz summon Gatherers. And do more damage. Now Xyz summon using Hopper and Beetle. Dragonfly. Now activate instant type monsters. I can special summon this thing. I gain life points. Then I set 1 card face down, and then my turn. You did take out a lot of life points when you got cards that took 5,000 units a second. Panda Warrior, come forth. And when he's normal summon, I can add 1 beast monster from deck to my hand. I activate the effect of Incineroar Dragonfly, attaching material to negate that effect. I activate the effect of my baby panda, special summon from my hand. I activate the effect of Dragonfly again. Then I special from my hand, Panda Wizard. Then I activate one of the effects of Panda Wizard to fusion summon. So if I use Panda Wizard on my field, the Panda Warrior from my field, but an Armor Gorilla from my hand. Gold Breaker Gorilla! Now I'll go on the battle phase and attack the bee. I get the effect of my Miracle Bug in my hand. The Gold Breaker Gorilla can negate that. I get the effect of the Battle Trap Incineroar Battle. I tried to use a monster effect, but the monster said no, and then the trap card went off. And now more damage is dealt. Yay! I'm still here, so your turn's over. I'm sorry, but there won't be a next turn. Let me explain. Goldbreaker Gorilla can attack every monster in the field, which means I doom myself to lose. That's right. And why didn't negate an attack now? No, how could I? Again. Lose to a Shockkeeper. Again. Goldbreaker Gorilla, end this duel. To quote Yugi in the Auri Calculus arc, the more monsters you have, the more life points you lose! Server's gonna be so mad, and then he went away. Wow, Tenpo, that was such a cool duel. Thank you, this is what happens when friends are there. I have many friends. Okay, I gotta go now and see what's in store for Tenpo. See you later, Tenpo. Bye, Arthur. Then Arthur walks to his house. Later. Mom, I'm home. Hey dear, can I ask where you were later at home today? I was going to... Why we're home later than usual. I went to get card packs. Oh, okay dear. Thanks Mom. I'm going to be in my room. Okay. Then Arthur goes to his room and puts all his booster packs up. And he'll probably forget to open it again and save that for tomorrow. Alright, so this is showing promise. I want to make that clear because I made a lot of backstabbing comments, but I want to make. I gotta give constructive criticism. Problem is mine is I am inconsistent with that. I will admit that, but it is something I need to work on. Just be like, I just say that everything is good, and just like my base level is too low. I gotta try to do better, and I am inconsistent on that. I will admit. I like that. if anyone wants to be like, hey, then how come you weren't ruder on this one? It's just like, yeah, I should have been ruder on that one. You're right. I fail. But I'm just trying to tell you where you went wrong so you know where to improve. But yeah, you probably made these back to back, so yeah, that's probably why they're so turboed out so quick and basically similar in terms of how they're produced and like that. So Rebecca seems like a cool family. She's a cool girl. She's got a nice family, and her mom seems like a nice lady too. So the richest guy is probably going to be not the main rival or anything like that. Well, he might be a rival character, but I don't think he's going to be like the main bad guy or anything like that. Just a prick, sort of like, I guess it's Chaz, for instance, if I had to pick one off the top of my head, just like an annoyance more than like a main bad guy. Like Chaz isn't a good guy, but well, a pure good guy, more like an anti-hero, but he can still be a prick at times, but there are far more evil out there, But also a bit interesting how he's got a lackey to help him out, so now he's not going to bother us anymore. Probably see him again next episode, though. I don't know. And good for the shopkeeper standing up for us. And this is doing a more interesting thing of having the side characters get the duels early on instead of giving it to the main character. That's unique for this. Usually in this, it's like main character all the way, or the other character does get a duel, but it's the main character that gets the first duel, which is all fine and dandy. So like that just makes this one more unique, I guess. And that the main character hasn't dueled yet, which I guess when he does duel will probably be fine. I guess I don't know. Maybe he'll have some skills, right? I mean, he doesn't have a deck, but that doesn't mean he doesn't know how to duel. I guess I don't know. We'll find that one out in time. But yeah, it seems like a solid start. We got a decent foundation here with setting up the school and all that stuff. And yeah, seeing where it's going to go. And yeah, we're going to go going forward. Time will tell. Probably going to have the rich guy be a pain in our ass more often. Only time will tell. I'm interested to see more of Rebecca. Oh yeah. I don't have much else to say really. It's just it shows promise, and it's using custom cards, and I've said it before that I'm not the biggest fan of customs. Like, there's nothing wrong with that inherently. I've gone over that, but the problem with the customs is more effective. You have 18 freaking effects, and they all go off at once, and it's just like they're doing all these long ass combos, and just like, can we slow it down a little? Maybe save some to make the duels a little longer? No, they're done in 2 turns. Which I guess just gets them over with quickly, but it's still like, okay, that duel felt like the same as the last one, but I guess if it's just early on, you're just trying to like show it slowly, I guess it's fine, There's going to be the power of this thing, you're going to need to like space up the words, but I know you're trying to go like, it's quick and painless and stuff like that, but if you want to make shorter episodes, stop saying, and then Arthur went here, and then Arthur went here, and then Arthur went here, and then Arthur went here. He just freaking have an establishing shot, just like show an empty classroom or something. I guess we could put it together or something. I don't know. I mean, I guess the narrator text does fill the void, but it's like, I don't know. And it's essentially the same thing when you get down to it, but it feels a little worse when it says, and then, I don't know. But yeah, that's my critiques, but I do want to say that I don't think the series is bad or anything like that. It's not. It has potential, and I'm interested in seeing where it goes, because I think it could go somewhere interesting, of course. I do think that there's something here. So, I'm interested to see where it's going to go, because I imagine there's something planned. So, while I'm backsassing, I'm interested, and I want to see where your world is going. You have my attention. I'm going to see where you're going to go with it. Well, next week, because that's when I do the thing for episode 3 and maybe 4 when it comes out. I don't know. Cross the bridge when we get to it. But until then, interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing more. And yeah, let's keep up the work, I guess. We can only improve, right? So until next time, if you got any more questions, let me know in the comments below. Go subscribe to the channel, blah, blah, blah. Later.